You tick the white box. And I'm like, yes, I am, I'm white. Like, yeah, but in terms of like, I'm like, no, because my father is white and I'm more white, so I'm white. And I love how, until about like 98, white people used to complain. They were very vocal. But now what they do is they just internalize everything. You know where they do that thing where they're trying to process, it's almost like their brain is short-circuiting. They'll be like, oh, say you, yeah, I'm white. Say, nah, because I just, that you, I don't know what the big fuss is about. People always want to class each other, you know? And we need to get over that in South Africa. Like we've gone a long way in a short space of time, but we've still got a long way to go. You know, we got to get over it. Because there's still the racial boundaries. We act like it's not there, but it's there, you know? You just feel it here and there, you know? We're like, oh yeah, and there's a black egg there. You know, like everyone has that thing, and you know? I think we will get over it one day, we will. I look forward to that day. You know, there's no boundaries at all, because I've lived a life without boundaries, which has been great for me. Mixed family, so I really don't see colors in a weird way. Like when I saw my dad, I never thought he was a white man. He was just my dad. And I never knew my mom was black. She was just, you know, I didn't even know I looked like this. Like in the mirror, I was like, okay, cool, but it wasn't like a thing, you know? I didn't think I looked different. And that's why I've been blessed, because I've had the privilege of mingling with every single race. I've no boundaries. I've dated women of every race, which has been great, you know? You know, but you must see how people treat you though. It's weird. Because I've learned if I date like anyone that's, let's say, colored or darker, then I'm fine. Then people are like, yes, Trevor, your girlfriend's pretty, eh? No, like, yes, she's pretty, eh? And then if I go this way, then he'll be like, yeah, your girlfriend, she's blonde, eh? No, she's hot, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, you know. Like all races will treat you different. If you go with like I remember when I was dating a white woman, I went to Soweto with her to visit my grandmother. You know, like everyone was like, not in my house, but in the streets, people were just like, you know, some guys were like, and then? You work with her? I was like, yeah, you could call it that. Other guys give you props, they're like, Trevor, my man. Yeah, you. Yeah, no, you're a CEO, no. Like, why is this an achievement? Because it's ingrained into people's minds, you know? It is. And like, black women would give me a lot of stick. They'd be like, oh, another brother. Oh, now just because it's big, nothing's can now, he has to leave us behind. Look at her, just like the hair. Even me, I can do that. Sure, chama. Where? And I'm like, yes, you can also do that, but that's not your hair. And they get all like, let me tell you something. Even white women, they've got extensions. Even them, they've got extensions. It's not always their hair. And I'm like, yes, they do. A lot of white women do have extensions, but then they have extensions that match their hair. I hate weaves, personally. I believe women, like black women, should leave the weave. I'm sorry, it's true. It's true, you know? I grew up with a beautiful black mother who had an afro in all her photos, you know? I see her back in the day in Joubert Park, you know, those poses. All our parents have them. You know, and she looked beautiful with that hair. I grew up with a little mini afro. It's beautiful, like, you know, leave the weave. Because then you want me to act natural and you've got like this hair that's not yours on your head, and then you're like, oh no, it's the same, just treat me the same, Trevor. So I can't treat you the same. I can't treat you the same. I can't. You want me to act natural, but you have pinned the tail of a donkey on a kangaroo. Like, I can't act natural. You must just learn to be comfortable in your own skin, you know? Just have that thing where you go, look, this is who I am. Like, I'm beautiful with this hair, I'm beautiful with that skin. You know, you got to learn that. You learn. I've learned to appreciate these different things in people. Like when I date women of different races, I don't even think of it like that. I just go, certain women I have noticed are skilled in certain departments or not, you know. Like I know black women generally do have more rhythm. It's true. It's true. They are better dancers, you know. They've got the whole vibe, like, you know. And when they're cooking, they'll just say, yeah. Like they've just got rhythm, you know. And they've got great asses. They've got like proper, like, you know, when you're like, yeah, you do. Stunning. But then like in other departments, white women like show them flames. Like in the legs department, you know, like white women have stunning legs, you know. Like that's where they kill black women, dead. No, they do, because like, let's be honest, black girls, not always, you know, and then got like the dots and... Oh, it's not funny now. Like, you know, it's like give and take, you know, give and take. And there's different skills. Like if I was going to a dancing competition, I'd want to go with a black woman. If it was a cultural competition, I'd go with a black woman as well. You know, white woman, water, just like, whew. It's the one thing I'll never forget. Like when I was dating a white girl, just like water and her just, you know. I don't even, like they just seemed like they were born in water. Well, they were, but like, you know, like, you know, and she'd come out of the pool just like, and the water just instinctively just goes there, you know? Nothing on the face, nothing, just like... And like I know, like from my family and black women I've dated, it's almost like there was a fight underwater. Because when they come up, it's always a bit intense. It was like... And you're like, what were you... Are you okay? What are you doing? She's like, swimming. I'm very like, whoa, okay. It's just, it's water, and I understand, like some people, I'm not even a big fan of water. I don't swim underwater. I like swim on top. I'm like, yay. I'm not like, woo, no, I can't, why am I going under? I don't need that, you know? I remember watching my girlfriend in the shower, and she'd be there, and she'd like get into the shower and turn the water up, and she'd just go stand there, like under the water, just like lean on the wall, and like stand oblivious to anything, because I'd like walk into the bathroom and I'd see her, and then she wouldn't even notice that I'm there, and I'd just be like, it's just like this room is filled with steam, and I felt so awkward standing there, you know. I felt like I should have had like a carving knife or something. I was like, that's better. Ting, 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 ting. Just like, you know, it just seems so mystical, you know. Whereas when a black woman's in the shower, generally, I mean, I know it's stereotypical, but it's true. Like generally, it's not as romantic. It's like, you know. Like because they look like they're washing, like it's just like, you know, because they won't be like all up, no, it's probably like. That's why Stephen King never wrote a novel with a black woman getting killed in the shower. Never. You'll never see that, ever. Go watch a movie, never. There's no black woman who gets killed in the shower. They get shot, they get run over by cars, they get strangled, but in the shower, never, not a chance. There's not one, they're awake. That's the one moment when their senses are heightened. She'll be there like having a serial killer will come, she'll be like, oh, funan, call Shabir shake on his ass. Yeah. That's my new favorite term. I'm gonna go Shabir shake on your ass. Because he's our latest action star. You notice this? He is the biggest thing. It's like South Africa's Chuck Norris. He is though. Guys, this is not a story from politics. This is a true action story. A man who was meant to die. He had a few months left to live. Overcame the odds. Now he's back and kicking ass and taking names. That's a story right there, you know? It's crazy. And he doesn't just beat people up, he says things to them. Every time there's a report, they don't go, then Shabir Sheikh hit the person and walked away. No. It's a story. It's a big story, you know? Come out there. Shabir Sheikh got into a fight at a golf course. A journalist was snapping photos of him, showing how healthy he is. And then he wanted to prove that she was wrong, so he chased her down, grabbed her. Took her phone away from her and then proceeded to slap her. But he didn't just slap her. While he was slapping her, he said, you ungrateful woman. While you were in diapers, I was fighting for your freedom. Broke the phone. She was bruised, went to the police. Parole board came out, had an inquiry. They said, Shabir,
Did you hit that?